we saw last week how much Cincinnati was able to succeed both throwing and running the ball with their quarterback. What do you guys have to key on this week to stop the things that they do well?
Just knowing our rules to our plays, and, just reading our keys and reacting. Just doing whatever coaches tells us during the week, just practicing, getting 3% better, watching film, it'll all fall in place.
When you watch the film, do you see a lot of similarities from their offense to what Louisville's offense looked like last year?
Yeah, I see a lot of similarities. That's kind of like the second film that I watched. Like I watched games from last year and Louisville to see what they do, like the formations and stuff. There's a lot of similarities.
What was it like, having this kind of first game action with kind of a new order of linebackers out there?
It felt great just to finally be out there on base, not just on Delta, so I could finally, learn, show different moves and get a different perspective on the game, just doing different blitzes and, base is a lot more fun than just playing on Delta, honestly.
So you're a position coach and your head coach sort of have the same kind of mindset, same kind of intensity toward football. What's your first impression on Coach Narduzzi and Coach Manhile when you first met them? What were they like?
They had great energy, honestly. That's the key to our relationship is just their energy. Some days the players, they'll be tired in the morning, but they had the same type of mindset, same energy every day. So it's just hard for you to not go out there and get 3% better when your coaches have a different energy than you. So you just got to try to match that energy.
We've heard a lot from Pat about the wide shoot being something that has been used before to hurt you guys, and also something that they are going to use that they've seen on tape. How do you guys prepare for it, and what do you do to counter that part of their offense?
Again, just watching film, and we got calls that'll protect that perfectly. So just calling that in the right time. It'll
Sorry, Solomon. How much will Emory use his feet, and how big of a weapon is that for their offense since he's quarterback?
It's a big weapon for them. We just got to keep containing the quarterback, stay in our blitz paths, and play aggressive. Just create havoc in the backfield and get to a quarterback.
How do you create that havoc, but also have to be mindful that gap integrity is so important with a guy like that?
Yeah, just knowing your job and knowing what the other guys are doing. You don't want to ever do somebody else's job and then not do yours. So you just always want to do your job, do your part of the 11, your piece of the puzzle, and the play will work.
You've been trained to play all three linebacker positions. What kind of a mindset change you have to have when you move to the star?
Just knowing what different things you got to do at different positions. When the call's called, just know what you got. Just replay it in your head and read your keys and go.
How much different is star from the others?
Not too different. You're just in the field more, so you gotta be ready to make tackles in space. Reroute. Get ready for interception.
Do you prefer the space, or do you prefer being in the mix at money?
I prefer the space because I could use my speed.
You played safety, right? High school.
Yeah, I played a little bit of safety. Freshman year and sophomore year, yeah, I did.
You were saying about how it's fun to play in base. When you think about over the last 3 or 4 years, moving positions, wide receiver, linebacker, do you feel like you finally got to where you want to be?
Yes,
obviously you want to keep improving and all that, but you feel like you're sort of home now?
Yeah, I finally feel like I found my space, found my groove. Now it's time to work, honestly. Just get my name out there, make plays, just turn heads, that's all.
How has Shane been as a leader? You guys voted him captain. This is his first game as a starter this year without, the shadow of Voss or anything. How has he handled that role?
He's handled it perfectly. He's getting the young guys ready. He's doing a great job, Sometimes when I don't know the call, he's yelling it out to me. He's getting me right, so I'm thankful for him to have him on the field, honestly.
When they announced him as a captain, were you surprised at all? Or were you like,
no,
yeah, of course?
Of course. Shane, he has a good team chemistry with everybody, so I'm glad to see that they picked him, honestly.
Kyle is not right behind you on the depth chart for star linebacker. What did you like out of him in 12 for last time?
He stayed very low, he was playing fast to the ball, he didn't make that many mistakes, so it was just good to see him out there. A young guy finally get his feet wet, so it was just good to see him out there.
Anything else? Thank you, Saul.